I think this one's better. Yo, chat, who in here drinks energy drinks? I had a friend in college who told me pulling all-nighters is the meta. So I waited the whole break to do it last second, and I stayed up till 6 a.m. Drink the Red Bull at 3 a.m. just...
Coffee has been around for nearly 500 to 600 years. And you could argue with...
Where coffee from, though? South America, right? That cacao? Or maybe I'm stupid. No, that cacao bean? Let me just... No, all right, I'm right, though. I'm actually right. Somebody vouch me. I'm right. Right? What is Joe talking about? Coffee beans. Yeah, they're from the South, though. They from...
It's probably one of the most accessible...
Bean water. Cacao is chocolate. All right, let's restart the video. Gen Z energy drinking crisis.
drugs.
Did you know it's on my mama on my hood? No, I didn't.
Ever released to
I
society.
don't know what you talking about, oldie.
People's whole civilizations built off these damn beans. Of course, when coffee was
Is that Lacey?
hard enough, they had to make a teeny tiny subtle switch to cocaine to boost production. Hey,
That is crazy.
we can say what we want about it, but you can't
caught me
tell
at
me
a bad
there
time,
wasn't
Joe.
analytical swiftness from the 70s to 80s, which was at the time in the US when things were
You think this is giving off average black family household? Actually, don't answer the question. Let me just play the video.
at their most
Don't answer it. Yo, D1. Yo, time him out, bro. Time that nigga out, bro. Yo, time that nigga out, bro. Time.
But sadly, that became illegal, so eventually they found a brand new, totally not harmful at all product to replace it. Energy drinks. And slowly over time, especially since the 2000s, they become more and more popular every year. With Gen
Monster, I would never drink in my life, bro. I seen a video. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of y'all in here religious, but I seen something with Monster, bro. That shit did not sit right with me, bro. I would never in my life consume a Monster, bro. I don't know why, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing all these conspiracy. It's just not me, bro. Everybody be drinking the white Monster too, bro. I just can't touch it, bro.
Z, now leading the chart as the group who consumes the most energy drinks, and I'm not gonna lie,
It's not even close.
chart as the group who consumes
This is the GOAT. What's his name? Sir Chugs a lot? No, it's not. I just made that shit up. I know who this is, though. It's just not hitting it. It's just not hitting the brain right now.
the
Badlands Chugs. Oh, yeah, he's goated, bro.
most energy drinks, and I'm not gonna lie.
It's not even close.
This nigga's built like a
We're
whopper.
kinda close.
According to studies nowadays, 75 to 80% say they drink them regularly, and older generations drink them the least. But to be
Yeah, my dad and mom, they don't drink coffee and that shit, bro. They be saying like that's that white people shit, bro.
fair, that doesn't mean older generations don't have caffeine. They just have coffee a lot more than energy drinks. I can give boomers credit on that, though. They can
Damn,
manage
nigga.
their caffeine a lot better than us. You know, other than destroying the world's economies, causing wars for no reason, being selfish and on younger generations for a world they created and saying just buy a house like I did for 2 pennies and a handshake, seems like they've gotten caffeine addiction pretty beaten. And as someone who started having energy drinks and pre-workout around 4 years ago when I turned 19, not gonna lie,
19. That's when I started too, bro. That when I started hitting the gym, that's when I started taking caffeine, and it wasn't even like. It's cause like the gym would just have me so tired, bro. So tired, bro.
it was mainly because I started going to the gym and wanted to get the best gains. Caffeine addiction is probably top 5 addictions this
I don't have an addiction though. That's facts.
generation
But that's what somebody with an addiction would say. But I don't. I swear.
has right now. And especially when I started having it more, I can understand why it's hard for some people to stop. Because just like
Nah,
all
you're right.
other
It did taste
stimulants,
like
you end
dirt.
up getting a tolerance to it and needing more. For some people, it's bad. It can get to the point where if you have it too much, days you don't have it will give you headaches. And some people even throw up because their body needs it. Which is why
That's
you should
crazy to me,
always keep
bro.
it balanced and have some break days a week where you don't have
Bro, I really hope none of y'all get to the point where y'all just that addicted to caffeine, bro. Or just anything, bro. Like, holy, bro. And I know some of y'all be, like, addicted to Goonish, but, like, y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop.
caffeine like at least 2 days in the week. But even then, with people having it, one thing I didn't realize because I did research before I started having it is how many people don't know the limits and drink over it a day. The FDA and most of the world's health organizations
All right, which one of these? Prime? I've never drank. Yo, type one of you had Prime energy drink, bro. Holy, bro. I've never had any of these on this list. Maybe I've had Ghost once, and that's because my fat ass seen a Sour Patch Kid on the front. And I know that Celsius is crazy, bro. I think Max had like 2 of those on stream talking about his stomach hurt. Oh my gosh, bro.
say you should have a max of 400
Nas is crazy. That look like some bro. That Nas, whatever that is, bro. That look like something that belong in the back of your car, bro. That no. That one I'm not touching.
milligrams of caffeine a day, which is already a lot. For reference, that's having 4 cups of coffee a day, 10 cans of soda, or 2 cans of 200 milligram energy drinks. For real, the only reason you should even be having that much is if you go to the gym and lift a lot or work like.
Wait. Who in here be drinking vitamin water? Bet y'all didn't know vitamin water had caffeine though. See? I ain't know that till I read it back.
14-hour days. But even with this being clear public
The orange
information,
one?
people
Yeah, it
will
hit
casually
different. That's my
brag
favorite
online
one.
that they have double that amount or even
Tea has caffeine? Yeah, green tea. Yeah.
more. Like, you just admitting to overdosing on social media in 2026 because that's what you're doing.
How much caffeine do you drink per day? 1,000 milligrams.
I don't like
1 gram,
carbonated
which is
water.
10% a lethal dose. What's your 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day like schedule?
Bro, that amount of caffeine has to make you some sort of infertile, right? 1,000? Like, what energy does this nigga need, bro? Dude.
4 shots of espresso. I mix that with 2 protein shakes. That's about 256 grams.
Yo, niggas just hit the gym just so they could get the caffeine in their system, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Of caffeine. Later in the day, I have a pre-workout before I hit the caffeine. So now we're at like 650. And then I'll probably either have another one of these later in the day for my second workout or 4 more shots of espresso. So around 1,000. Do you have a problem sleeping? No, I sleep great. I track it with my Oura ring every night. I can drink a pre-workout and go to bed if I wanted to.
What
the fuck?
is the most amount of caffeine milligrams?
Is that
you've had
peanut
in one
butter?
day, and how did it make you feel?
Is that
For
warm
me,
peanut
my
butter?
all-time high, career high, is
What is that?
750 milligrams in one day.
What? 750?
That's a lot. For me, my all-time high, career high, is 750 milligrams.
No, bro. Nigga, I start tweaking past 200 mark, bro, for caffeine, bro. And I don't even count it, but like, I've only had one caffeine like drink before. And maybe 2 coffees, bro. That's not even past 300, bro.
Milligrams in one day. That's a lot. And I remember, so I had 2
chunky
reigns,
peanut
so
butter.
that's 600 right there. And then I had, I think, like
Yeah,
2
Moosey, I agree. Yo, what's good, Blake?
or 3 Diet Cokes. So that got me up to like 750.
The
And
comment section of this video is worse too. Somebody said 3
Like, it's not even a flex, bro, too, bro. And there's a little nigga that be watching me, bro. Her name is Elda, bro. Talk about she drank 3 Red Bulls a day, bro. That shit had me so mad, bro.
1,200, which is 8 times the max limit. 1,750
W. Blake, what you hit today
which
at the
is
gym?
4 times the max limit. Funniest thing about this is having all this caffeine is actually gonna
3 monsters? For what, though? Like, at that point, y'all doing it for sport. Deadass, bro. It's like, see, I was about to tie it back to Goonin. But it's like, let me just play this.
make it work worse for you. You're just bringing up your tolerance to the point of having one energy drink is gonna give you 0 effect on your body. So if you think you're caffeine addicted for almost having the limit every day, there's levels to this shit. You at level 2. Obviously, the main problem with having that much is you risk having a heart attack at any moment. Your heart can only handle so much stimulation before it pops. There was a sad case recently of someone in Gen Z passing away from having too much caffeine. This
Yes, bro. That was just said. The one that starts with an A, bro. She had like 6. I don't know if this one's her, though. Yo, it's good, Kiwi.
18-year-old girl named Larissa Rodriguez was having energy drinks a lot from a specific brand
Yes,
called
bro. It is her, bro.
Alani. Now, at her age, even though it's not recommended to have energy drinks under 18, as a teenager, the max you're supposed to have if you do is 100 milligrams a day. And the Alani has 200 milligrams, so we're already starting off bad. On October 20th, 2025, she sadly passed away from a heart attack after having them. Although it's not exactly
that's scary,
confirmed how
bro.
many she was having a day,
Bro,
people
it
are
said
speculating
6.
it was way more than the limit because you don't pass away at that age without really putting pressure on your body. You saw that TikTok comment section. There was admitting to having absurd amounts, and even they didn't pass away. The biggest thing going around was that she was having 6 of them a day.
Yeah, see? See, yeah, 6.
Which would be 1,200 milligrams a day. 3 times the daily limit.
Bro, anybody in here that takes 5-hour energy, anybody in this world that has ever took a 5-hour energy, in my head is a fucking crackhead. Those, I feel like that is straight crack, bro. I've seen those. It just, the bottle don't even look right. It just looked like straight medicine, bro. Never in my life, bro. Never in my life would I take that, bro. It just looks like medicine.
By the way, for an adult. And if that's really true,
You ain't never do it to see what it's like? No. Like, you ain't ever take crack to see what it's like? I'm not gonna. No.
True, it's so crazy how people don't check the limits of shit anymore. The fact that no one in her life told her she has to stop having that much because it's gonna make her die faster is crazy. If I had 1,200 milligrams of caffeine a day, I'd probably be able to run around the whole world 3 times and still be good. For her body,
Shout out
she definitely
Ashton
got
Hall.
used to it, which
Is that Ashton Hall? I don't know, that buff ass nigga.
is the problem. And now her family's trying to sue the company, saying they didn't have enough warnings about excess
What flavor
caffeine
though? What
use,
flavor though?
even
Blake?
though it says it right
Nah,
on the
that's
can.
me.
Or you could search
Nah,
up the
that's
health
me.
facts online and instantly know the limits. Rest in peace to her, obviously. Tragic death, but this lawsuit is not gonna go anywhere. This will be the equivalent of someone who died from alcohol poisoning suing.
Bro, off topic. Did you see there was someone that sued Instagram, TikTok, and I think Facebook because they made their app too addictive to doom scrolling, and they won the lawsuit. And I think it was like $3 million. Maybe all y'all about to say no, bro. Never. Let me just stop bringing this up.
The beer company for giving them that much alcohol. Also, what the were the parents
I don't think it was
doing?
$3 million,
They should have
but it was a
especially
lot.
asked her about her energy drink habits since she was having so
You did
much.
see that?
My
That's
mom
crazy
to
to
this
me,
day
bro.
still gets on my ass for having
That's
any type
valid
of
wins?
caffeine,
Oh,
and I'm not gonna lie,
definitely,
she's
bro.
right. Low-key, in general, no one should be having caffeine preferably. The tolerance comes up no matter what, even if you drink coffee. But if you are gonna be drinking it like most people in the world do, you should at least be hitting the limit max and not going higher than it.
I've never had. What is an espresso shot? I don't even know what espresso is, bro. Is that just like the most dense amount of caffeine you can have in like coffee form, like liquidated coffee bean? What is that? It's just straight caffeine. Does it taste like dirt like coffee does?
It also doesn't help that energy drinks have turned into a hobby for people. Like, why does everything have to be a hobby, man? TikTok has ruined doing any type of thing. You have people show off their collections of energy drinks like they're a car collector. They can point out every single chemical compound in each drink like they're Walter
Shout out
White.
Breaking Bad. Bro, there was this girl I seen on my feed. She had a whole wall of monsters, bro. He might show it. Nah, he definitely won't. This is old. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is how niggas be treating the Funko Pops, bro. Definitely bad comparison, though.
This is an expensive hobby. I don't know how they're getting all these different types of cans. Okay, well, not expensive like being a car collector, but a 12-pack energy drink
Shout out
is
to
usually
Porsche.
like $30, so it adds up. The closer you are to them, the more you're gonna want to drink it. So it's probably not the best idea.
Bro, an
already
entire closet dedicated to cans, where you could, have a pantry for survival items, cans, water, anything needed for when you're in survival situations, out of power or anything, and you have something dedicated for fucking cans. It's so stupid.
a lot of caffeine now to stack up on it. Energy drinks gonna be calling your name midday like the Green Goblin mask. Now, in defense of all this
mold.
caffeine consumption, because one may wonder why Gen Z has so much, it's a couple
Bro, I
of
didn't
reasons.
think of
One
that,
being
bro.
currently in college, and since you're studying a
Oh,
lot
hell
more,
no.
you need more energy, hence the energy drinks. Every generation has had their things for colleges. Back then, it was taking out your stress on a cigarette pack, or taking
Guys, you
coke
can
to
watch
make
the
the
can
7
now.
a.m. test. Also going to the gym a lot more, which, like I said, is the reason I even have it on my days off. I don't. If you're coming from working a long day and want to hit the gym after, most people need a little something to pick themselves up. Another thing some people might be surprised by is partying. There's been an uprise in bars serving drinks with energy drinks intertwined, or just drinks having it themselves. Some people completely replace having alcohol with just an energy drink and go to a concert. The alcohol industry might be dead by the time we're old. They're practically begging for the use.
But no, bruh. But no. I always need my buzz ball. Niggas always gonna go back to that buzz ball, gang. A little beer, too. A cold beer. Let's crack a cold one, bro, and play some golf. No, bro. Beer's not going out of business, bro. We good.
To drink. But we have morals, alright? We draw the line at getting blackout drunk. We'd rather be getting heart attacks by 30 or getting severely addicted to gambling that we lose our life savings. It could also be that statistically Gen Z right now is the most stressed generation. Whether you believe that or not, every time a generation is feeling stressed, there's always something to help with that cope. One of the other reasons for the
See now, I don't know. Let someone do the stats, but like, see, if we the most stressed generation, bro, then we probably have the most fat niggas in our generation too. And here's my explanation. When I get stressed, I eat, bro. So like I can only imagine what, you know what I'm saying? Somebody do the research.
Uptick is it seems like everyone has an energy drink now. I can't even count on my hands how many celebs have come out with their own custom energy drinks. The Rock has one.
What?
Kim Kardashian has
What? What the fuck? I've never seen this.
one. Logan Paul and KSI, which we all
Never had this.
remember. Kids were getting cracked out thinking a prime energy drink was just like their apple juice, only to all of a sudden be able to bench 500 pounds 5 times in a row. Parents don't truly check on their kids anymore because how is your kid casually having caffeine at 8 years
Is
old
it?
and 10 years old and you don't even know? Even Barron Trump, Donald Trump's son, announced he's releasing one in May of this year. What the f does this know about energy drinks? I don't think I've even heard him talk. The only thing I
I mean, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't know anything, but he knows how to make money, bro. And you just admitted that caffeine addiction is dead growing and rising in Gen Z, bro. So he's about to exploit that and then just. We are the method, bro. We are the method, bro. We need to retaliate and start reading books past 10 minutes, bro, and only drinking water.
want to see him do was be in them Warfields for the shit his father started. The main problem with it is it's not like food or something that doesn't affect your body too much.
It's
It's
good,
a
Queen.
stimulant that if you have too much, you can die from. I assume even people who don't drink caffeine who are fans of these celebs are gonna try their energy drinks and potentially get hooked on having them. Or may not know they can only have a certain amount before they get Fortnite eliminated. You should also only be having the energy drink in the morning or 3 p.m. max. Any later and good luck getting any type of sleep. There's a ton of people who have permanent sleep problems every night because the
Yo, Nitro, that was just yo. Keep playing with me, bro. Like, this is going on YouTube, by the way. You know what? Let me just play this.
amount of caffeine they consume. Caffeine has a half-life of 3 to 7 hours, meaning it takes that much time to get down to half the amount. in your
GG's, bro. There
system.
goes
And if you
my
have
views,
like
bro.
200 milligrams at
Just
5
click me, bro.
p.m., you're still gonna
YouTube
have a
don't play
cup of
about that.
coffee and a half in your system by 10, extending the time it takes for you to sleep. You most likely won't be able to sleep until like 1 or 2 a.m., which for anyone
What
in
flavor,
school or
Queen?
that has a job, that's probably gonna make life worse for you. Or you're gonna have the worst stage of it, having to take copious amounts of caffeine in the daytime, while at night downing a bottle of melatonin to fight.
Yo, who
It
in here takes melatonin? I don't believe in that melatonin shit, bro. But maybe we. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Who in here has taken melatonin though?
It's an endless cycle of you doing that until one day you either take a break or
Oh, original? What does that
taste
taste like?
900 milligrams of caffeine.
Why you
every day,
side eyeing me, grown ass man? Side eye.
have a heart attack in the middle of the night. To wrap
We on Retta. I don't. Yeah, bro. The peptide trend, bro.
it up, the main lesson of today's video, I guess, is to
Telling me a
always
story?
remember the limits of caffeine.
Some stories
More
not
and
meant to
more
be
are there
told.
cases of people either having heart attacks or destroying their bodies over having too much, which is why we should put cocaine back in Coke bottles. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Like, that's
As always,
how-
I love you guys consensually. And until next time,
Yo,
I'm out.
yo. What a video, man. What a video, bro. All right, based off that video, type 1 in here if you'll stop drinking caffeine now. Why y'all not typing? Like, that shit had no impact, right? My nigga over here is supposed to influence the youth, put the facts right in front of y'all face. It didn't do shit, did it? We're fucking cooked. Yo, we're cooked. I mean, y'all gonna be mindful though, right? I just bought some. You never had Red Bull Knox? Yeah, I have. I'll be drinking it all the. I have drank it a couple times on stream. You know, wild berry, white peach, but it's not really my type of thing. Yeah, I stay away from it. I don't drink caffeine, so. Didn't you say earlier